From the beginning of the game, when Egypt scored that goal, they seem to be already scared of Argentina. They seem to have come into the game as the underdogs and they believe they are the underdogs. That's the difference between the African countries and Morocco at the moment. Morocco will score you the third goal and they're looking for the fourth goal. They don't care who they're playing. They played Brazil and they didn't play like an underdog. Egypt came into this game and believed they are the underdogs and they now started defending even after scoring the goal. We were relying on the counter attack. But here's another question. Was it Egypt defending or was it the pressure from Argentina? But there were moments where you see the Egyptian players, they were trying to press forward, maybe they had the ball and they were so sitting back, like they were not trying to make runs to get those passes. It's just Salah and the Hassani guy. But Argentina believed that it was not yet over. The mentality came to play, the mindset came to play. These are players that have played in Europe. These are players that have played in Champions League. These are players that have played in game moments of they've seen it, they've done comebacks already. So they know it is possible and they made it possible in that particular game. They've done it in their leagues and they know it is possible. That mentality has stick to their head that it's never over until it's over. The 90th minute, they didn't even play like a team that wants to go to extra time and say, okay, we've done enough, let's take it to extra time. They were still pushing, they were still pressing, and they found a way out. The mentality of African teams is what is keeping us where we are. If African teams were playing like the way Morocco was playing, then I think DR Congo wouldn't have crumbled the way they did. Egypt, Senegal one was the most painful of them all because they completely crumbled under the pressure. I think they had the more chances, even more compared to Egypt for me. There's a serious mentality. Africans have always believed they're inferior and it's affecting us even in the game of football. Because some of these players go to Europe and they blend in with their squad and you see them performing out there, being the top players in their clubs. But when they come and blend in with the African, this is more like when they just call them Africans, there's this inferior spirit that comes into them and then the football is no longer there again. Mindset and mentality came into play. And Messi, one player who has done it before over and over again, believed he's still capable of doing it and he made it happen.